Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Ninja Reviewer here, and welcome to my review of My Hero Academia, or Japanese translations, Boku no Hero, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm just going to keep calling it My Hero Academia, as the English name pronounces it. So this is episode 6, and I gotta say, yo, this episode, oh my god. Alright, the ending to this episode was, wow. Izuku, grown massive cojones, has grown massive balls throughout these past 6 episodes. And I love it. But this episode definitely had another really awesome development. Now, episode 4 was my most top favorite, but oh man, this episode pretty much just, to me, beats down episode 4. Definitely, I'm not going to make the review too long. Making it a little bit quicker due to I'm a bit tired. But anyways, this episode was just phenomenal in every way, shape, or form. First of all, we start off with the other part of the little exam that actually goes on. And technically, Eraser and All Might don't really get along. It's pretty obvious. It's kind of like, think of it as like Kakashi and Might Guy. That's pretty much what we're saying, except I would say Eraser over Kakashi any day. Kakashi, where you at? Where you at? I'm just saying. Laying down facts. Fuck Kakashi, okay? Fuck him in the asshole. Screw Kakashi. I am so glad. Eraser, so much better compared to Kakashi in every way. And I really do like this rivalry thing that kind of represents, you know, like how, I guess you could say, All Might is like my guy and Eraser is pretty much like Kakashi. So now I can see why people say there's a huge relevance of Naruto in it. And of course, when we have Izuku versus Bakugo, of course, when we got Izuku versus Bakugo. Yo! Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright. When we saw the ending to it, man, when fucking Izuku just like fucking, yo, man, I gotta talk about that scene, but we'll get to that in a mere second. So we pretty much start with the other half of the exam. It's basically a battle exam that pretty much All Might pretty much set up. And what happens is that he pretty much sets up the actual teams, yeah. So in this one, we actually have divided each of them into teams. Now each of these teams have to pretty much, one will play the group, the first 2 teams will play the heroes, and the other 2 teams will play the villains. So it's pretty much this whole setup. And I didn't get the whole reference when it says like, when Izuku says it's pretty American themed, don't you think? And I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, does Japan and America have different similarities when it comes to comic books? Now, I'm not talking about more than like manga. I'm talking about like actual comic book like, sort of, I guess, because excuse me, this is sort of based more on like a comic book feel, so it pretty much makes sense. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of off, but whatever. Anyways, and I really do like this whole, again, I like this whole setup when they're actually explaining stuff, like, you know, how it's like a freaking video game. It's actually really cool. But before I get to the whole team thing too, but I really want to appreciate, finally, and I mean fucking finally, since we've been seeing this a lot in the intro, we see finally Izuku wearing the jumpsuit. And I really do like the jumpsuit, but I am so glad he uses the little antenna things, the bunny ears. So I'm like, come on, really? You're definitely, even All Might's like, wow, this dude's a straight up fanboy. Like, literally, he just literally tried to dress up as like a really weird bootleg version of All Might, especially with the whole zipper thing looking like teeth, like the smile, like ah ha ha ha, you know, that kind of deal. So it's pretty much like that. So yeah, but I am so glad though he got rid of that, because now when we see him as he is today, he has a jumpsuit on, nothing else, and he's got like something else attached, which looks pretty boss. I want to see that. Oh, I see more of that shit, man. Because Izuku right now is definitely starting to be impressive right now. Compared to what we saw him in previous episodes, this has to be one of his best moments that he has had. And especially, it really does fit and make sense with the opening for the day has come. Like, by the way, I love that opening. Alright, that opening is still pretty fucking awesome. I still kick it in, I pump it up. I really hope the full version to the opening comes out soon because it's actually really awesome. Granted, it's not like the most like anticipated one. It's not no punch. It's not like that, but it actually will get pretty damn addicting. And after that, it's pretty much definitely on my top tier anime 2016 opening so far. Like very awesome stuff. So, anyways. Well, I never represented the song. So what happens is that they're split into teams, and the first team we have is Izuku and KACCHAN, and it's like, oh my god, the shipping is fucking real with this episode because we see Izuku and KACCHAN already a fucking pair together at last, and it's weird too, but. Not weird, but it's like, I don't know. It's not weird, but it's like, it's so pretty much obvious, like the way they're shipping these two characters together. Now, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if they're potentially going to be a couple. Again, I don't know. I'm still new to this series, so I technically don't know. It's not like I have any, manga experience. I'm not on the expertise level of the true hardcore My Hero Academia fans. No offense. It's just. I just don't really know. I mean, if they are really going to be a actual couple. But anyways, it could just be friends. Just really good friends. I mean, that always works too, at the end of the day. So anyways, we see those two, and the villains. Oh, and this is such another obvious setup. Katsuki and Tenya are both the villains. And we see Katsuki is like the main leader, like the main brains. While like Tenya is pretty much just working under him and actually just, his sidekick just to protect this so-called paper mache little missile rocket thing that they're trying to protect or something like that. So anyways, yeah, I know, it's like weird, like the way it's made of paper mache. But apparently Katsuki thought he got tricked because he's like, wait, where did you get this motivation from? How did you even get this power? Who told you this about like you could become a hero even without a quirk? So, yeah, it's like, it's weird because then it's like, he's trying to put the pieces together, but it's hard. But, he's just still a little bit pissed off regardless. So, anyways, what happens is that they have to actually pretty much go into the building to find an actual, an opening somewhere or where they can actually trap the villains. But unfortunately, it looks like, Katsuki pretty much beat them to it, and then we all thought, oh shit, Izuku's gonna shake up. He's gonna be shook. He's gonna be like, oh shit, my rival's close to me. I don't think I could do this. But no, he was like, all right, come at me, bro. Fucking come at me. And then we see Katsuki as he charges up. He charges up at the very end of the episode. He's ready to fucking go in, about to pull the Saitama, but not really. It's like an exploding thing. Wrong. Fucking wrong. Izuku grabs him and he fucking does a powerful ass seismic toss, and it was fucking cool as shit, man. It was cool as fuck. Definitely Izuku has gotten much more stronger, and the fight pretty much just started, and I'm really hyped for next week's episode because we finally get to see the two rivalries fight, and maybe we'll get to maybe in between we'll get to know more about those two, like in their past and stuff like that. So yeah, very looking forward to that as well. There were a lot of funny moments too. Oh yeah, the whole jumpsuit thing, how we got that too, was also very well done. I like that, like how she was so inspired by him finally going into this academy. She basically just ordered him like a jumpsuit and trying to make it a replica that was basically like All Might himself, like the mask, but except him wearing a mask. Instead of being that for real, he actually is just wearing like a mask that's sort of like kind of like him, but not really. So anyways, we see that like I'm really glad though again that he did get rid of that because it looked like a fusion of like Batman and something else, and it's like a weird combo. So I was like, alright, I'm glad I took that shit off. And then of course we end the episode with the mad hype cliffhanger. You know, Assassination Classroom did the same thing. But regardless, though, everything in this episode, even the comment in this episode was pretty funny too. Like, I like how Izuku is still having that weird confidence to actually talk to. Oh, sorry, I derped there. KACCHAN. So, you know, it's actually really cool that a little bit here. Oh my god. Sorry about this. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm gonna end this soon. He apparently, whatchamacallit? What was I gonna say? You know, he's talking to everybody else just like sort of like fine. Like he's starting to get that confidence to actually, you know, be people's friends. The thing is also when it comes to OCHAKO, you know, he still gets a little bit choked up, but not really too much, really. I mean, especially when it comes to the very end when they're actually working as a team, and it's awesome. Like, oh, those two need to be a couple because it's pretty obvious, but they're really cute. No matter how obvious it is, it's still cute. So, anyways, though, yeah. So that was actually, you know, very nice. Also, that was pretty funny as well. So yeah, you know, we got a lot of that, you know, going on in this episode. Because it can't be entirely serious all the time, if you know what I'm saying. So at least I do lighten the mood, you know, with some funny, you know, with some funny tidbits and, you know, etc. So yeah. So that's pretty. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot. So I'm just trying to end this review as soon as because I just want to head to bed. But I just want to get the review out of the way. And we also saw Frog Girl. A lot of people's waifus is Zuyu. Zuyu looks pretty freaking hot. Definitely, you know, that tongue action all day, every day. Of course, tongue action with that when it comes to that long-ass tongue she's got, you know, that frog-looking tongue. But hey, you know, hey, tongue girls, you know, tongue game is pretty tight, probably. Oh, Lord, I'm just saying. So, yeah, overall, this very made me start to like Izuku and respect him a little bit more now compared to before. So, maybe in the near future, I'll be like, oh, shit, like, this dude is actually being serious. He actually, oh man, like he really is achieving this goal. He's becoming much stronger. He's becoming much of an you know, yeah. I definitely think he's gonna be a huge success when it comes to him finally mastering that quirk of All Might. I mean One for All. I'm sorry, not All Might. One for All. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, I give the episode a very awesome score of a 5 out of 5. Definitely another favorite episode of mine of this series. I'm glad I stuck to it again. Mad hyped for, yo, I am mad fucking hyped, dude, for Izuku Katsuki. And I saw the preview, and it looks freaking incredible. So, you know there's going to be some crazy shit. And for some reason, Tenya really gets to be getting into the character. Especially in the preview, you seem like, damn, he's really getting into this villainy role. He's actually being serious. That's saying no joke. So, I am actually glad they are taking their test a bit more seriously. And, you know, probably especially Izuku as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Overall, again, a 5 out of 5 episode. Great stuff, great material, great animation. Love Izuku's improvements, especially how he got it. The jumpsuit from his mother. Very nice touch there. And which fits because, you know, it was Mother's Day. So, that does actually make a lot of sense. So, really good job, awesome mom. Very nice. So, yeah, overall, again, a 5 out of 5. Finally, another favorite of mine within the season. I'm just really hyped. Next week is probably going to be, like, just as good or even better, even. So, that's it. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this episode of My Hero Academia, episode 6. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Don't forget to crunch that like button and rate, comment, and subscribe as always. This is Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky's the limit. And my manga fans keep supporting which video what you watch. And I will see you guys next week for episode 7. Bye-bye.